Hi, LIsa Lockwood here, and welcome back to my channel. So I think a lot of people are soul searching at this time. A lot of people are turning to meditation, mindfulness, exercise, thought-provoking books or podcasts, anything that will take us out of the news right now. Because, when the news is on, even though we want to keep updated, it's negative energy. It's energy that we're listening to. We can be affected by it. So we want to do things that light us up as much as we can. And what perfect way to do it? Through meditation. It really is life-changing. It's changed my life and it's changed so many people's lives that I've met or I've taught. So, what I wanted to say today really was, whatever background you're from, whatever religion you're from, whether you have a busy mind or you have a quiet mind, whether you are worrying, whether you're not worrying, meditation is good for anyone and it's so easy to do. But we've got to put the work in. Just like going to the gym, we build up those muscles, we feel great, and then we think we just need to give up because we're right now, we're as we want to be. But actually, you've got to keep maintaining it. You've got to keep going to get the full benefits from it. So a meditation a day keeps the doctor away, remember. So even if it's 5 minutes waking up in the morning and just, closing your eyes gently and following your breath just for 4 or 5 minutes, instead of putting that snooze alarm on, just sit up in bed and do that meditation. And then you could even finish with an affirmation. So today's going to be a great day, and off you go to work in the best frame of mind. So if that's working from home at the moment or whether it's going outside to work, it's really putting us in a good mood for the rest of the day. And whatever comes our way then through the day, we're more able to handle because we've taken that time in the morning to just have our body and our mind connected. Because more often than not, we get up and we haven't even got our body and our mind together. We're sort of finding our way to the bathroom to get ready and just sitting there for a few moments, just being aware of your body, being aware of your breath, being aware of your mind. It's like feeding the soul. It's just getting you ready for whatever is out there on that day. And that's perfect at the moment because, people are able to sort of stay in bed perhaps a little bit longer. And so, get up and do that 5 or 10 minutes. If you want to do more, then do more. Alternatively, people find it, better to do it at night time. So they prefer to actually do it before they go off to sleep. And that's also fine. You've got to find what works for you. You've got to make it fit your lifestyle. So just, take your time and just take it one step at a time. Try it in the morning one day. Try it in the evening another day. Try it midday. Try it on the train to work or on the bus. Try it any opportunity you can and then find out what works for you. And try then to make it a regular routine. But the meditation that I teach is more about focused breath meditation or mindfulness. So, it's simply following that breath as it moves in and out of the body. And anyone can do that. We take our breath for granted. That breath is keeping us alive, don't forget. So why not be aware of it? Why not take us out of our minds and into our body through the breath? And the monks call it the crazy monkey mind because like a monkey is going from one tree to another or one thought to another all the time. So if we want to tame that crazy monkey mind, then meditation is the perfect way of doing that. So I'm just going to teach you today just a couple of techniques that will get you into that meditative state. And then you can either sit there and follow your breath, or you can say a mantra, which is reciting words or affirmations, or you can simply put a guided meditation on. So there's loads on YouTube, there's podcasts, there's even ones that Alexa are playing every day at the moment, or obviously you can listen to one of mine on YouTube as well. But today it's just about sort of giving you some tips on how to get into that right state of mind to help you with the meditation. So just getting yourself comfortable first of all, and then either looking down at the floor in front of you or closing your eyes. It's entirely up to you. I like to always start off with your eyes open because it's just reminding us that we can do this anytime, anywhere. Nobody needs to know what we're doing. We're just daydreaming. So nobody knows that we're doing meditation and mindfulness. And I don't mind actually saying to people, I'm doing meditation and mindfulness because it's my life now. But there are still a few people, because there's so much stigma around meditation and mindfulness still, that they get a bit self-conscious if they think people are thinking that they're doing it. So if you want to keep your eyes open, that's fine. Or if you want to close your eyes, that's fine. And all we're going to do, first of all, is be aware of our breath. So we're going to follow the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Not trying to change it at this point, we're just simply having the awareness. So you're aware how you're breathing. And then we're going to do the 4-7-8 breath. And how we're going to do this is we're going to breathe in for 4, we're going to hold for 7, and we're going to breathe out through the mouth for 8. So in through the nose for 4, hold for 7, breathing out through the mouth for 8. And when we're breathing in, we're going to imagine breathing in fresh air, really cleansing that whole lungs and our whole system. And when we're breathing out, we're going to imagine letting go of all of that stress, all of that worry, all of that tension. And for some of us, it'll be a bit of a workout. When we're pushing out that 8 breath, we can feel our abdomen moving, or tightening as we're pushing that breath out. And that's because as humans, we don't really breathe correctly. We breathe so shallowly. But this is a really good way of cleansing our body, bringing in that fresh air breath, and also just allowing the body and the mind to just relax and come together. So let's do that together now. So with your eyes open or with your eyes closed, we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding for the count of 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then pushing out for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really feeling that abdomen and those muscles in your stomach. Okay, and again, so breathing in for 4. 4, counting for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and breathing out for 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on your own now, breathing in for 4. Feel that stomach expanding, holding for 7, and pushing out for 8. So that outer breath is longer than that inner breath and longer than that hold. So that's a really good one to use before meditation sometimes, just to get you in a good state of peace and relaxation before you start your meditation, but also throughout the day. If you're feeling a bit anxious or a bit worried, just do the 4-7-8. Just allow yourself to just come to the breath, because while you're concentrating or being aware of your breath, that crazy monkey mind isn't being as crazy. So you can use that quite often. Okay. Another one is the square breath. So it's in for 4, holding for 4, out for 4, holding for 4. And you can do that with your mouth closed. So let's do that together now. So breathing in for 4, holding for 4, pushing out for 4, and holding for 4. Again, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, pushing out for 4, and holding for 4. They sometimes call call that the pause breath as well, because you're pausing for 4 before you're actually breathing in. So that's another good one if you're suffering from anxiety, anxious thoughts, worrying, stressing. Use it throughout the day. Use it in work, when you're back in work or you're working from home and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed about everything. If you've got kids running around you at the moment, and instead of counting to 10, do the square breath, okay? They also call it the box breath sometimes as well. So those are 2 breathing techniques I wanted to share with you today. But then there's also, the mantra, the things that you can say in your mind or out loud, again, to keep yourself distracted from your thoughts. So it could be counting, so 1 on the inner breath, 2 on the outer breath, 1, 2, and so on. Or it could be that you want to count to 10 and then start again. Or you might want to say something. So I am on every inner breath, relaxed on every outer breath. Every outer breath or inner breath, you could just say calm. Or I am calm. Or you could look up some of the other mantras, like Om and different things like that. There's lots of recordings on YouTube and different things. But the main thing for me today was getting out to those couple of breathing exercises that might be able to really help people right now. And then another one, which isn't a breathing exercise, but it's another distraction from your thoughts and from your anxiety, is counting 5 things in the room. So if you're feeling anxious, worried or stressed, take yourself out of your mind. Come back into your body. And then look around the room and just name quietly in your mind or out loud 5 things in the room. So as I look around now, I might say camera, phone, speaker, and so on. So you can try that as well. I hope some of these tips have helped. I thought what I'd do is try and do sort of 2 videos a week, one to be a bit shorter and a bit more snappy, and then the second one a longer meditation where you can really sit down and meditate with me, because these tips and techniques is just as important as the actual doing of the meditation, because you can do them yourself throughout the day. But I still like to do a card, so let's do a card right now. Let's see what the universe wants us to know. So these are motivational cards. I always like to do them at the end of my sessions because it's just something positive to end on. And we need to bring as much positivity into our lives right now as we can. Okay, so I'm taking a card. Okay, and this card is Love Your Body. Okay, so it's funny actually this should come up because I've noticed a lot of people saying on Facebook and different things lately that they're worried about the size that they're going to be by the time that they actually leave lockdown. And whatever size we are, however we look, we need to be grateful for who we are. Everybody wants to change something about them. I understand that. We're not happy with everything. But the main thing is that we try to be a bit kinder about ourselves. So if we find that our inner critic is starting to put us down, just be aware of that and just bring some love and kindness back to yourself. Change your thoughts, think about something positive and nice that takes those thoughts away. But don't worry. If you do worry about putting weight on during lockdown, if you go back, then you can do something about it if you want to, or take this opportunity now if you're not happy with your body to detox, to cut down some of the things that are no good for you, or maybe do a bit more exercise that you normally wouldn't have time to do in your home, or your obviously your hour per day. But whatever you want to change, if you want to change anything, this card is saying, the universe is saying right now, don't worry about it. Just love you for who you are right now. The main thing is you're safe. Okay? So hope that helps. So from love, from me to you, remember, keep mindful, and I'll see you soon. Bye. If you liked the video, then please subscribe, like and share, and remember, be mindful.